Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sami Bubaus, and today I will share with you the ultimate UAE banking script. I will reveal the pros and cons of UAE banking. I will share with you the best and worst banks, the best and worst credit and debit cards. I will reveal how to leverage these credit cards to fly first class for free, to stay in the best hotels for free. I will explain you exactly how to build the ultimate credit score, the ultimate bank credibility to get real estate financing and to buy companies. And I will obviously explain you exactly how to open personal bank accounts and corporate bank accounts. Let's start with the pros and cons of UAE banking. The worst thing of UAE banking is basically that many loser countries around the world consider the UAE as a tax haven, which means that it can take 2 to 5 days from some countries to send money to the UAE, especially if it's the first transaction. If it's a recurring transaction, it usually works extremely fast. For example, I send almost every single day money from my JP Morgan bank account in Miami to my Emirates MBD or ADCB account in Dubai, and it arrives on the same day. But first transaction can take a little bit longer to the UAE. This is basically the worst thing. Another bad thing is that it's extremely difficult now to open corporate bank accounts, and the UAE is doing it to prevent that countries around the world see the UAE as a money laundering, tax haven country. And there's a solution for it. I will help you to open corporate bank accounts so it's not an issue at all. And these are basically already the worst things about UAE banking. But to be honest, at the end of the day, UAE banking is like the Emirates first class flight experience, the Etihad first class flight experience, the best in the world. I mean, I have corporate banking, personal banking, private banking, retail banking all over the world. I opened more than 50 bank accounts in my career, and I have private banking, like I told you, with JP Morgan in Miami, with UOB in Singapore, with UBS in Switzerland. I have anonymous bank accounts in Georgia, and all these bank accounts are great for their purpose, but to be honest, the overall experience is definitely the best in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, because we are talking about 0 failed transactions, absolutely no stupid questions, doesn't matter how much money you transfer, it's easy to cash out crypto. The cards, the debit cards and credit cards worked for me in 40 countries in physical form. They worked in different online shops absolutely every single time. While if I use even my private banking cards from Switzerland, from Germany or from the US, there's just so many places where this card simply don't work, and the banks ask so many questions, while the client support and the bankers, it's just all the best in the United Arab Emirates. I mean, this is one reason why this country is so great. So overall, I can definitely recommend you UAE banking, especially if you have a business here, especially if you want to live here, especially if you want to build bank credibility here, especially if you want to fly with Emirates or Etihad, then there's no way around UAE banking. So, what are the best banks in the United Arab Emirates? You will obviously not have this first-class experience with every single bank, only with the best banks. So I definitely can't recommend to open bank accounts with, for example, Rak Bank, Ras Al Khaimah Bank, or with Mashreq Bank, because I heard many horror stories from people who deposited $150,000 or dirham and just got blocked. So definitely only bad experiences. My favorite banks are definitely ADCB, Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, Emirates NBD, and Emirates Islamic Bank, and also VO Business. So VO Business is the first great option, especially for corporate bank accounts. Yes, it's a fintech bank account, but they have the best app, the best online banking, the best interface, and it's extremely open, easy to open this fintech bank account, and they don't make any problems at all. I remember exactly my first transaction with VO Business was $500,000, and I thought, oh, I sent this money now, but they will definitely ask questions and ask for invoices and so on, because I was used to it from Revolut and Wise and so on. Especially if it's the first transaction, they didn't ask any question at all. So I definitely can recommend VO, especially for business purposes. My next favorite bank is obviously ADCB, Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, and they have the great credit and debit card, which is Etihad Guest, and I simply use this card to fly Etihad for free non-stop, especially when I fly, for example, to London, so that I can fly with Etihad the residence. And my favorite bank is definitely Emirates NBD, because they have branches everywhere around the world, even in London. They offer great solutions for financing, and they simply work the best, and they have debit and credit cards for absolutely everything, for every single purpose. And the business part and the personal part, everything works seamlessly. So I use the Emirates Skywards card, obviously, from Emirates NBD to fly Emirates for free, first class non-stop. Then I also use the Marriott Bonvoy card to stay in Marriott and Ritz-Carlton hotels for free. And I also use the UAE card from Emirates NBD, because this card helps you, for example, here in address, to get discounts, or to have valet parking for free at Dubai Mall, or to get discounts for shopping. So this is the ultimate card for your life in Dubai. So yes, I use these banks. And bank number 4 that I use is Emirates Islamic Bank. They also have an Emirates Skywards card, which is even a little bit better than the Emirates NBD card. In every single bank, I have multi-currency accounts, so dollar account, pound account, euro account, so I can receive all currencies. So it's pretty easy to send money. Especially VO is cool, by the way, because you can even connect it with Stripe. You can create Stripe payment links. So it's absolutely easy. And yes, it's still a little bit of a problem if you have your e-commerce business and most clients in Europe or America. But we are even working on solutions right now to use it for your card. So how do you build a perfect credit score, a perfect bank credibility to finance real estate, to buy companies, or to even get a simple car loan? So the easiest way is to pay yourself a fixed salary, to use your debit cards, to build savings, and to keep a fixed deposit. All this obviously on personal level. And then you have a basic credit score after 6 months to 1 year to get car loans and to finance real estate for 2 million dirham or for 4 million dirham. If you want to get bigger financing, 10 million dirham, 50 million dirham, 100 million dirham, you need to be a little bit more high level. So in step number 1, you need to pay yourself more salary, let's say 100,000 or 200,000 dirham every single month. And to get really high level financing, your company needs to be approved as a high credit score company. And I figured out some ways. So the easiest way is if your company makes 12 million dirham or more per year, because then we can list your company with the banks as a high credit score company. Then we show them some documents. You need to have a real office here, and in best case 30 employees, because then we can really qualify you for a high level financing. If you want to start with some simple basic credit score, fixed amount of salary, use the debit cards and pay the salary every single month at the same day. This is very important. And every single month the same amount, and then you will have some credit score. And for all the details, you can just book a call and I will explain you everything in detail and connect you with all my connections. So how do you open personal and corporate bank accounts in the UAE? Personal bank accounts are absolutely no problem. You usually need your Emirates ID, then you need either a salary certificate, which is just a piece of paper, a stamp, and the salary certificate says that you receive, let's say, 50,000 dirham salary every month, or you need account statements from your previous personal bank account. And then you need either your contract that you work for a company, or if it's your own company, you simply need the documents which prove that it's your company. And that's it. So usually it's pretty simple, and you can even go to the branch by yourself and open all these accounts. Or even easier, I connect you to bankers because I have accounts everywhere, so I know the bankers in every single bank. Connect you, you go there, and the account is opened in 30 minutes, and 2 days later you receive your checkbook, your cards, and you can absolutely use everything. When it comes to corporate bank accounts, it's much more difficult now to prevent money laundering and so on. So they really check that your business is legit. So the issue starts usually already with the company setup, because many people choose some poor, broke, stupid company providers, which just create nonsense. And if you don't have the right company set up and the right license, the bank will not approve you anyway. So for example, my first company was buy and sell real estate. So I went to ADCB and I said, I want to open a corporate bank account. And this banker said, so how much money do you want to deposit? 10 million, 20 million, I mean, buy and sell real estate. I said, no, 100,000 dirham. And he was laughing and saying, this is not buy and sell real estate, and this license is already difficult, and we don't really give bank accounts for this. So why do you not open and set up a company for IT or marketing? Because this is where you can prove a history, because you're doing it for many years. So in general, you need a company with a good license, and you need to prove some history. And in the easiest way, the best way is obviously to just get connected. So this is why I'm telling you, just book a call at wealthconsulting.com and we can connect you with all bankers, and then it's much easier. And I hope this video could help you guys. So please write your questions down into the comments. I didn't want it to go now 60 minutes into detail of all banking things. So it's really important for me to know what's really important for you. And if you want to learn more about how we can help you immediately to set up the right company, to open all bank accounts that you want, then just go to wealthconsulting.com, book a call with us, and I would say see you in the call or see you in the next video.